and introduce these players straight away. And the southeast side of Nimbus, it's a red Zerg player from Axiom Esports. It's Impact. And the upper left-hand corner, our teal Protoss player from Dead Pixels. It's Patience. Alright, so how's everyone feeling? How's everyone doing? We've got a spawning pool coming in here, 10 pool coming in for Impact to start this off. And Patience going to be building a gateway here to start things off as well. So Patience going to be looking to start off with just a gateway, not playing too greedy, not going for a Nexus first or anything like that. And there's Impact going for that extractor trick there to get another drone out. Sending his S drone to scout as well, try and find out where his opponent is. So you can try and, you know, basically do this as so I forgot what I was saying. I lost attention. I'm sorry. Let's see what happens. Drone coming across, going cross map, and these first 6 Zerglings are about to pop out, and we'll be heading cross map here very shortly, as we'll look to see what sort of damage they can get up to. Another 2 Zerglings being made right now as well. And yeah, these Zerglings heading across to see what they can try and do. So, Extractor being taken here by Impact. Keep that drone alive or just be annoying or whatever. First on the way for Patience, as he's starting up a cybernetics core as well. And Impact moving across here with these Zerglings. See what they can try and do. So, probe coming out from Patience, and these Zerglings will be moving up the map ramp and coming in here in just a moment or two. Patience is going to have to pull back with his probes. He loses one already, and gets a swipe from the Zealot onto them just there. As this pylon going to start taking a little bit of damage, and Impact is going to move back and forward, try and see what he can do with the second Zealot already on the way out. And these Zerglings moving forward, so you're going to actually take down these. I think he lost his. Did he just lose both of his Zealots? I think he did. Okay, there's another one there. Did he lose both of them though? No, he just lost one of them. Sorry, I couldn't quite see there. So Patience gets his Mothership Core out, and Mothership Core. He loses 3 workers in total. Bane and Nest now on the way for Impact, also looking to try and end this early. So trying to end this very quickly. 8 more Zerglings being made, and again he's hiding these ones in his main base right now. Mothership Core and Zealot. I mean, he's got his sentry out as well, but I think this might just be a little bit too much for actually for Patience to deal with. I mean, a lot more Lings on the way, and with so many more Zerglings, this is going to be interesting. I mean, he's going to have a fair few Banelings, right? So he's going to be able to bust through whatever comes out first here, and it's going to be a little bit weird. So. Patience sitting here with his Mothership Core at the front, but the Banelings are morphing into his main base, and these Banelings getting morphed in here as the Zerglings starting to move forward. And I mean, Patience is about to see these Zerglings moving forwards, and Zealot and Sentry as well. Here come the Banelings. They're going to try and distract, and they're going to go straight for the mineral line as the force field is used at the front. The Sentry is over here. The Banelings are still here, and Patience is going to lose every single probe. What do you even say about that? Right? What do you even say about that? He just lost 16 workers to Banelings just walking straight into the mineral line. That was a little bit crazy. And now 19 drones to 9 probes for our Zerg player. Patience trying to build a gateway, trying to get a solid wall at the top of his ramp to try and stay alive a little longer. Sentry moving up here to see if there's an overlord he can pick off, but there isn't actually anything he can take down. And this Zergling's going to move back now in a few moments. Move back and head up to the top left to see what's going on. So, speed on the way, hatchery on the way as well. We actually have an Oracle coming out. Patience has added on a Stargate here. And force field coming down on the ramp to try and stop that. Stop them Zerglings getting in. And it's pretty successful so far. So Oracle out here. And these Zerglings going to move out, see what they can maybe try and get up to. Small Banelings morphing in, so Patience gonna have another all in to defend against here very shortly. There's more Zerglings there massing up, getting ready to go. And they're gonna try and hit this wall here very, very shortly. As can Patience hold on? I mean, he's got a sentry available, he's got that mothership core as well. And well, we'll see. Mothership core just patrolling backwards and forwards right now. These Banelings starting to move forwards. Is it going to be enough here from Impact? Can he get up this ramp? Can he do what he needs to do? As first Baneling goes down, and force field's good. And well, Impact's not going to get in here, and he's going to take a lot of damage in the meantime. This Oracle has been in. They actually got a couple of worker kills, but that's about it. Can come in now and maybe try and grab one more. As mothership core trying to see what he can do. A few more Zerglings moving backwards. And moving back towards the middle of the map. Oracle moving away as well. Going to try and go for this again, and another force field used, but some Zerglings get in, and they're going to try and take down that pylon. And another force field probably going to have to be used here by Patience. All the Banelings going down though, and another force field to save that pylon, keep it alive. And there's another force field available should he need to kind of turn this away. And Patience is getting into a really good position here. 27 drones against 22 probes. Both players with natural expansions about to finish up, and these Zerglings moving back through the middle here. For Impact, heading back home and then heading back up to the upper left. It's a bit of a weird start here on Nimbus. You know, a very large map, expect maybe a macro opening. Impact maybe tried to metagame his opponent a little bit by going for that temp pool. And then the Baneling bust as well. And, you know, initially 16 workers were killed by him. He looked like he was laughing. Like, seriously, it looked great. I mean, you lose 16 workers that early in the game, usually you're in trouble. But no. No, says Patience. He's found his way back into this. 30 workers against 35. And this Queen just moving over to this position here. Oracle trying to pick off whatever it can. It's got 7 kills so far. Needs to be careful of this Queen, which is over here, though, as that might get a couple of shots on it. And Patience still keeping this alive and will get out with it, though, as he starts up a third base for himself as well. So Patience with that third base on the way. Impact. Still just moving around with a few Zerglings here and there. Twilight Council on the way up, so looks as though it's going to be a pretty standard +2 blink mid game here for Patience. There's an Oracle taking down a drone. Hallucinated Phoenix going to get taken down there as well without too much of an issue. And this Oracle continue to just fly around, see what's up, see what's happening. And this Oracle here, pretty forward position, still just watching for whatever, but Queen again turning it around. Zergling's trying to hit this third base, trying to get a probe, but there's so many sentries out from Patience. And again, this game which started off with the aggression from Impact is turning into a bit of a macro game now. Impact pretty late to take his third base though. As they're going to come up the left hand side here, some Zerglings going to try and hit this Nexus again, but again it's too well defended. I mean, the sentries here, there's a cannon here. There's just way too much as this Oracle comes in. He's going to get killed off here actually by this Queen. A little bit of indecision from Patience, and he will lose the Oracle unfortunately for him. And again, these Zerglings just looking to see if they can get anything done for moving around. Hydralisk Den on the way as well here from Impact. And these Zerglings coming down south side and not quite able to achieve too much. A couple of Hallucinated Phoenix being sent across the map. Patience interested in continuing to know what Impact is up to. And running back into this mineral line. trying to do a little bit more damage. So, Hallucinate Phoenix coming across here, and continue to just move around, see what they can spot, but again, not really too much. You'll see that Hydralisk Den, which is kind of cool. See that groove spine's being researched if this were moving around, and pretty sure he did see that there. There's another Oracle coming out for Patience, so deciding that he needs another Oracle to be able to, you know, I mean, Oracles are great units, right? Because throughout the game, they give you map vision, they give you detection. They can be really, really great units. So no surprise to actually see him make another one after his first one died, because it can be a very useful addition to the game. So some more drones getting picked off there. As up to the top side, we actually see Robo on the way. Warp Prism coming out of the Robo facility as well. And where is that Robo facility positioned? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so Robo facility, Warp Prism on the way out. Keep an eye on this as across the map here. Patience is going to go up against a 4th base of Impact now. That 4th base on the way up, and some Hydralisks moving forwards here for Impact as well. And looking to see what can maybe happen. Observer getting taken down. Goodbye. And Hallucinate Phoenix moving across the map again just to keep an eye on what's going on for his opponent. Wants to always know, are you tech switching? You know, if he knows what he's doing, he's in a good position because he can react to it. He can know, right, I need to prepare for Mutalisks. Right, I need to prepare for you going into Ultras, or you're going for a Viper timing in. As he comes in here, he won't get the Scout, but the Scout he wants to get is this Hive. So you can see that there's going to be some kind of Viper timing coming in, most likely in the near future. Going to come in with some Zealots in this Warp Prism very shortly, and it looks as though these Hydras kind of know where the Warp Prism is, more or less, but not quite able to see it. And 2 Stalkers blinking forward here onto that tower, cleaning out that Zergling, and continuing to move forward here. Patience with a pretty big army is actually going to catch a few Hydralisks off guard, blinking forward, and 1, 2, 3 Hydras going to go down. And Patience is actually in a really good position right now, as they're going to see these Zealots dropping into the natural at the same time. Some Stalkers being made as well to help out here. This 4th base will fall and Impact in a bit of trouble here in game number 1. And this Patience is going to be able to take down a few more units. And again, just turns around, going to be able to pick off that Queen as well. And Lava going to go down. Another Roach about to pop out, but that's about it. And Impact making some Roaches. His Vipers are on the way too. Patience, yet to really see him with any kind of number of tech units. He's got 1 Colossus out, 2nd on the way. There's that Templar Archive, so you will have Templars to feed back the Vipers. As another Oracle dies, but drops the Revelation just about in time anyways. And dropping that Revelation, giving him the vision on these units. So Impact going to be able to move forwards here in a few moments' time. Perhaps, if he wants to, with those Vipers, if he wants to go for a time, he's actually double expanding right now. And still just go researching +2 missile attacks at this point in time. So, a few more Stalkers coming to the middle of the map. And Patience is going to be warping in a few more units. Looking as though he might actually get aggressive himself soon. Hydra's going to take down a pylon. And these Zealots are going to be able to... I'm just going to pull back for a few moments. And hide for a little while before actually moving in to try and snipe off this base here. Stalker in the middle of the map, getting taken down by these Roaches. And Impact beginning to move forwards as Patience will just continue to bolster his army here. Not really. All too much to... he actually warps in a couple of Colossi. He's got 4th base coming up as well, so not really too much firepower for Patience. He's got Storm on the way, so he's actually not deciding to build any more Colossi. He's going to rely heavily on the Templar to feed back to keep the 2 Colossi he has alive, and also to then storm the army to take a lot of the kind of initial health out of it. Moving up this left side, Impact going to look to see what he can do. And Warp Prism just caught there. Not going to go down, but will be spotted. As coming up to this left hand side, I'm going to see the pylons going down and gateways getting taken down as well here very soon. A couple of Templar dropping some storms. Not the best of storms, but that last storm is actually pretty good here as Impact starts to walk into this. The feedbacks, well, the Blinding Cloud is pretty huge here as the Stalkers blink forward. And Impact is actually in a pretty good position. There's some yoinks onto those Colossi. 1 Colossus down and the 2nd Colossus too. And with Blinding Cloud still in a really good position here, Patience is taking a really bad engagement. The last few Roaches and Hydras are probably going to bust through a lot of these sentries, if not all of them. Another Templar comes in, 2 more Storms, but Patience has lost so much here in this fight. And it looks as though he's going to lose every single unit. And, well, there we go. So, everything goes down here. Impact, about 90 supply up after that. And still some roaches actually picking off a few more probes. What a great fight by Impact. Patience just making all the wrong decisions. Coming in, had a bit of a concave set up. He dropped that blinding cloud, which the Stalkers then blunk into. So he didn't have the DPS from the Stalkers, so it was free damage. And then, as well, you know, the first couple of storms weren't great. The third storm was pretty good, but then he didn't have any storms left over. So once them Colossi got brought in, the damage was gone, and a couple more storms came in a little bit later on, but it just wasn't quite enough here. And Impact going with wave number 2 right now, looking to try and make this happen. So Stalker's already starting to blink backwards as this Roach Hydra moves across. I think he lost his Vipers. He's got a couple out still. I don't think they were. I think he lost his initial 3 though. Okay, no, he actually only lost 1, so that's actually been great control from Impact. Keep them Vipers alive and get ready to go straight away with this second round. As he's going to move forward with this right about now. Already getting into a position to do this. So, moving in over to this left-hand side, and he's going to come up. As at the same time, we've got a lot of roaches moving towards the 4th base. The whole army's going to come over to defend this. And now some of it being sent back over to the left as this 3rd base is under attack. Cannons go down very quickly, and Impact going to try and target this down. A couple of storms available. But again, have to be kind of careful. Another nice blind cloud, again, just hitting that one position which is caused by the choke of these gateways. Storms come down, but the Colossi get abducted, and there's just too much Roach Hydra here. He's just going to be able to keep on pushing through, and Patience, I don't think, is quite going to have enough. The Hydra's in the back still doing a lot of DPS, and that means the Mortals don't really have anything to tank for them, so they're going to go down pretty quickly as well. And there we go, the Immortal's starting to fall now. A few more Zealots getting warped in. Again, Zealot's great for tanking. Another Immortal pops out. With these Zealots being up close and personal already with these Hydras, maybe he can kind of start to turn this around before each more Roaches being made. Impact's just saying, get out of my game. And he's very soon going to be moving across the map with those extra roaches and just kind of overwhelming Patience. I mean, he's probably going to just go and kill the 4th base just to be safe first. I mean, if he wanted to, you can just brute force his way up the front. And we'll see what he does. This big swell of units coming across now. Some Hydras coming in as well. These Vipers still alive. Great to keep them alive again. Just keeping them alive after they, you know, drop the abducts, drop the blinding clouds. He just pulled them back to his base and, you know, got the energy up on them again. And then they're ready to go once again. And here we go. Patience just does not have enough. The yoinks coming in on those Archons. And this is a GG called. Impact takes game number 1 of this best of 5.